Hello everyone. Today we're going to be creating isometric drawings using AutoCAD. After your readings, you should recall that an isometric drawing is positioned at 30 degrees across the front and 30 degrees across the right side. This allows us to see the entire front view, right side view, and top view of this object all in one view that makes it much easier to convey the information you want to show. This is especially important when you want to show your finished design to a customer or to the machinist or person who's going to be making the part for you. The first thing you want to do whenever you're starting any kind of drawing in AutoCAD, but especially isometric, is make sure your drawing space is set up. First thing we need to do is come down to the bottom left side to the tabs at the bottom, and we're going to right click on Snap Mode and go to Settings. Once Settings opens, we want to come down to Snap Type, and we're going to select Isometric Snap. Next, we'll go up to the top tabs and we'll go to the third one over, Object Snap, and we want to ensure that all of these are selected except for the last two. Now, what you can do is click on each one, or you can select all and then uncheck the last two. Once you have these selected, you're going to click OK. And you're going to notice that right now the grid is little squares. When we click OK, it's going to switch to isometric, so these squares have turned into rectangles. And notice my cursor now has a green line and a red line on the axis planes. To toggle the axis planes, we can press F5 on our keyboard. Up at the top of your keyboard is F5 button. Press that, and it's going to rotate through the different planes that we have available. Right now we're on our top plane, our right side plane, and back to our front. So you're going to have to be aware of that because you'll need that as we're drawing to switch from plane to plane to draw the different views. Next, we're going to come down to those buttons at the bottom again, and we want to make sure that ortho mode is selected, so it should be a light blue color. That's the fourth one from the left, so you just click on that with the left mouse button one time and it'll turn blue. What ortho does is it makes us draw straight lines. It won't allow us to draw a line that's not 30 degrees unless we absolutely want it to not be 30 degrees. I'll show you an example. When I draw a line, I can draw straight up and down, or I can draw back or forwards at 30 degrees. But I can't draw anything else, only vertical and 30-degree lines. Okay. If I want to go at a 30-degree back to show the depth, I'll press F5, and now I can take it back or across. I can't take it straight up and down anymore. So you have to be careful and pay attention to which plane you're on depending on which view you want to work in. So I'm going to start back on my front view. I'm going to go collect a new line, and I'm going to draw just a rectangle today to show you the basic steps. We'll get to drawings like this later, but for today I just want you to practice drawing an isometric rectangle, and that'll help you build your skills and your confidence so you can tackle an isometric drawing like the one shown on the right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a vertical line 3 inches tall. So I'm going to type 3 on my keyboard and press enter. Next, I'm going to draw back into my left 7 inches, vertical 3 again, and then connect back to my original point. So now I have my front view as a rectangle. Next, we'll click F5, draw a line, going back to show our depth. We'll go 2 inches deep for this object. Sorry, 2 inches, and then down 7 inches. Connected back in here. Now we have our top view shown. And finally, we're going to click F5 again on our keyboard and draw a new line down from this last corner, 3 inches for our height, and connect the depth of 2 inches back to the front. I'm going to hit escape, and now you can see we have our front view, our top view, and our right side view ready to go. And from this point, we can start adding more details like we did in this drawing to show the depth of the back and the bottom and these angle pieces. And we'll get to that at a later lesson. But just being able to create this basic shape is a huge step. And now you will be able to try this on your own, and you can check Schoology to see what that assignment is. Have a great day.